September 1st, 2025. Outskirts of Zeleny High, a fiber optic drone scanned across agricultural land. Thermal data revealed a Russian infantryman in hiding. The drone descended slowly. Direct impact. A second drone was launched within seconds. Both targets were neutralized. In a separate development, the Samurai unit of Ukraine's 111th Mechanized Brigade intercepted a Russian Zala drone in the direction of Pokrovsk. The target was neutralized shortly after. Voron, Dnipropetrovsk region. 2 M2A2 Bradley infantry fighting vehicles from the 215th Assault Regiment advanced along a tree line near the village. Drone reconnaissance revealed Russian defensive positions dug in across the field. As the Bradleys opened fire, a Ukrainian FPV drone was deployed for precision support. The drone circled above, then dropped low toward a trench system. The strike disrupted enemy movement. A second drone targeted a machine gun nest at the flank. The crew inside attempted to relocate, but failed. The position was cleared with combined fire. Zeleny High. Thermal cam revealed Russian forces entrenched near a destroyed house. An FPV drone locked on, diving low toward the trench. Direct strike. A second drone adjusted mid-flight and struck a nearby position. Ukrainian ground forces continued advancing behind the drone feed. No resistance remained along the outer perimeter. The area was fully cleared. Pokrovsk direction. A Russian infantry group was detected crossing open farmland under minimal cover. Ukrainian FPV drones from the 4th Battalion Svoboda tracked their movement across dried fields. A Russian infantryman was spotted using a radio. The drone circled above, then returned and neutralized the target. Moments later, a second soldier was detected in an open field. He attempted to flee but was already locked on. Another drone identified a third target hiding in the thick grass. It descended slowly and engaged. Additional movement was then detected along the tree line. One by one, targets were tracked and approached. All infantry positions were neutralized in sequence. Lyman direction. A drone from the Vidar UAS battalion of the 60th Mechanized Brigade hovered above forested terrain. Thermal cam revealed Russian infantry occupying dugouts near the tree line. The drone released ammunition directly into the trench. Seconds later, a second drop followed, targeting a nearby position where movement was detected. One soldier attempted to crawl away. The drone circled briefly and delivered a third strike. All enemy positions were neutralized. September 2nd, 2025. Siversk direction. A drone operated by the Incognito Group of the 54th Mechanized Brigade hovered above a partially concealed Russian trench. Thermal cam detected movement beneath a camouflage net. The drone held position, then released ammunition directly into the center of the dugout. Seconds later, as more movement appeared near a second trench segment, the drone adjusted its angle and dropped again. No counter-response followed. Both positions were neutralized. Eastern sector. A drone operated by the 61st Separate Mechanized Brigade hovered above a trench network partially concealed by foliage. Thermal cam revealed multiple Russian infantry taking cover near dug-in positions. The drone adjusted its altitude and released ammunition directly into the trench corner. Seconds later, a second drop was executed against a fortified position near a tree line. One soldier attempted to move between bunkers. The drone shifted and released the third strike. All detected positions were neutralized. Eastern Front. FPV drones from the Vidar UAS battalion of Ukraine's 60th Mechanized Brigade identified and engaged Russian howitzers positioned near treeline cover. Precision strikes were carried out using first-person view drones guided by real-time surveillance. A fiber-optic FPV drone operated by the Signum battalion located a Russian MTLB armored vehicle with a Zu-23 anti-aircraft system mounted. The drone maneuvered at low altitude and engaged with high precision. The vehicle was rendered inoperable shortly after impact. In the occupied Kherson region, surveillance feeds from the Orion unit of the 40th Coastal Defense Brigade identified concealed Russian positions behind a tree line near a dirt track. The FPV drone locked on. It skimmed over brush, adjusted pitch, and accelerated on final descent. Russian soldiers attempted to reposition a heavy machine gun. Too late. The drone penetrated the center of the firing nest and detonated on impact. The entire gun emplacement was neutralized. In the Pokrovsk direction, the drone descended low, brushing treetops, then locked onto the thermal signature of a stationary vehicle. It adjusted altitude and velocity. Seconds later, it struck the engine compartment head-on. Secondary heat blooms confirmed additional equipment nearby. Multiple Russian assets were neutralized. Near the outskirts of an abandoned village, the pro-Ukrainian UAV battalion Freedom for Russia identified a lone Russian soldier moving cautiously through open terrain. The FPV drone adjusted its altitude and locked onto the target. It descended steadily, maintaining visual tracking. The soldier looked up and attempted to flee. No cover. Too late. The drone accelerated during final approach and executed a direct impact. The target was eliminated instantly. Dirt road near Kremina. Thermal cam spotted a slow-moving Russian logistics convoy. The lead truck was targeted. The drone descended gradually and intercepted from the front. A second truck approached from the same direction. Thermal imagery confirmed movement. The drone adjusted course and descended toward the cabin. 3 Russian infantry were identified walking near the rear vehicle. One soldier attempted to resist, raising a weapon. A personnel truck was detected accelerating across the field. Several soldiers jumped off and scattered. The drone stayed close behind. None escaped. A parked truck was spotted near the edge of the road. Thermal cam confirmed no engine heat. The drone descended cautiously and engaged. A damaged vehicle served as drone cover. 2 Russian soldiers passed nearby. They noticed the drone and ran. It hovered above, then closed in. 2 additional trucks were detected in retreat. Drones were dispatched immediately. Each vehicle was intercepted within seconds. A motorcycle carrying 2 Russian soldiers sped along a narrow path. The drone gave chase. There was no time to evade. All the target was neutralized on approach. Kostiantinivka direction. 3 Russian soldiers were spotted taking cover inside an abandoned building. The drone hovered briefly outside, then entered through a broken window. It approached the central room and engaged. Later, thermal cam detected a lone Russian infantryman hiding inside dense vegetation. The drone dropped altitude and approached silently from above. Later, 3 Russian infantry were spotted moving near a ruined house. The drone locked onto 2 standing close together and engaged. The third ran toward a small structure. The drone adjusted flight path and followed inside. All targets are disabled.